Shalom, Israel. This Officer Yakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High, the Memphis camp. Just coming to y'all with another Tuesday the Raw Truth. Tuesday the Raw Truth. This class is titled When You Come to Serve the Lord, alright? All praise to the Most High for Captain Jerubbaal and Soldier Ehud doing that good class yesterday, man. All praise to the Most High for all of my captains. You know, all praise to the Most High for my officers, the soldiers, the brothers, the sisters, man, the children, man. You know, and we just gonna get into this class, man. It's titled When You Come to Serve the Lord. You know, when we come to serve the Lord, man, we gotta prepare for the temptation that's gonna come with it. You know, this ain't gonna be no cakewalk, man, when we come to serve the Lord. You know, you're not just gonna be it ain't just gonna be damn lollipops and Lucky Charms all day when you come to serve the Lord, man. You really gonna go through some things when you come to serve the Lord. So that's what we're gonna get into with this class, all right? The first precept gonna be the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. All right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, prepare your soul for the temptation, man. Prepare, you know, for the trying times that's gonna come when you come to serve the Lord, man. You know, you might lose your mother. You know, you might lose your grandmother, man. You might lose your children, your spouse. You know, your job you've been at for all these years, man. Like, you could really, man, the Most High can really bring you through some things in this truth, man. But, you know, we got to take it all, you know, we got to take these trying times when we come to serve the Lord. We got to take it like champs, man. You know, it's easier said than done. But with the scriptures, you know what I mean, what it say? The scriptures is used for reproof and correction and for instruction on life, right? So within this, man, we know that we get our feelings, man. We get our goodness, that love. We get the comfort from these scriptures, man. All right? Book of Sirach 2 and 1 from the top. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble, man. You know, don't fall under the damn pressure, man. You know, don't try to hurry up and go off, man, when the hard times come, you know. So like I say, man, hey, you gonna face some problems. You gonna face some trying times in this truth, man. If you really in this truth and you really doing the work, the Most High gonna bring you through it. Because what he doing is he's purifying you, man. Just like gold in the fire, he's purifying you, all right? And we need to get that understood. We need to understand that, all right? Verse 2 say again, set thy heart upright and constantly endure, meaning constantly endure. Don't give up, man. Do not give up when the pressure comes, you know? Like I say, it's going to be easier said than done, but you got to do it, though. You know what I mean? The precept for that going to be 1 Corinthians 10 to 13. I'm going to go to that. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. All praise to the Most High for brothers and sisters that's tuned in and that's going to tune in. All right. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it, man. So the things that we go through, man, the Most High gonna build us up and get us strong enough to be able to bear these things, man, to be able to go through these trying times that we going through, you know what I mean? So it's a must. It's serious, man, that we stay diligent in this truth, that we stay focused, that we stay pushing this truth, that we stay keeping these commandments, man. We cannot give up in these trying times, you know what I mean? That's why the class is titled When You Come to Serve the Lord. Because when we come to serve the Lord, man, we're going to go through some things. It's going to be some problems. You're going to go through it with your spouse. You're going to go through it with your children, your family members, whoever. You're going to lose friends. Like I say, you're going to lose jobs. You're going to lose money. You're going to go through some things, man, when you come in this truth. So don't think it's some damn, it's going to be no damn cakewalk, man. It's not going to be no cakewalk, man. All right? Next precept, man, is going to be Sirach 2 and 3. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, man. Don't don't fall under the damn pressure. Don't run away from the Most High God, man, when these trying times come. Cling on to him. It say, cleave on to him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. The Most High is going to increase you. He's going to increase your strength. He's going to increase your mental capacity, man. Hey, Shalom, sister today. Shalom, family. You know what I mean? So with these trying times, man, we gotta be diligent. We gotta be steadfast, man. These ain't the times to be going off. These ain't the time to give up. None of that. You know what I mean? It's not. It say, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. The Most High is going to increase you at the last end. That's why he's purifying us and he's getting us, you know what I mean? He getting us spiritually, mentally, and physically prepared in his truth, man. All right? Cling on to the Lord, man. Stay diligent in seeking him, man. Keep enduring the trying times and stay strong in his truth, man. And he will bless you and deliver you, all right? Sirach 2 and 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state, man. All right, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, right? The hard situations you're going through, man, whether it's money, family, you know what I mean, or other hard, damn, personal situations you're going through, man. Take it like a champ, man. All right? Don't fold under pressure, man. The Most High is bringing you through these trying times, man, to build you up, all right? The Most High is bringing you through these trying times to build you up, man, in the truth, man. And to put you on another level, man, to get your mind and your spirit on a whole nother level in His truth, man. God is purifying you, all right? Taking all that bull crap out of you that you done went through. Taking the weed habits, the cigarette habits, the whore habits, the whoremonger habits, man. The dressing like harlots, all that, man. The Most High is taking these things away from our people, man. Purifying us. That's what he's purifying us for, right? Man, God is purifying you, man. He's taking all the bull crap out of you, man, and making you to be fit for the kingdom, man. He's making us to be fit for the kingdom. That's why he's trying you, man. That's why he's putting us through the fire to see if we're going to make it, to see if we're able to stand, you know what I mean, to stand with the prophets of the old, man. Because let's be real, man. A lot of brothers, y'all say y'all in this truth, man, but is y'all going to be built up enough to even stand strong around the other prophets of the old? Even with the prophets today. You know what I mean? The sisters, yeah, man, y'all sisters strong in the truth. But is y'all gonna be able to stand with Ruth and all them? Ruth and Hannah, you know what I mean? Deborah, y'all gonna be able to be, man, we gotta think about these times. We gotta think about these things. That's why the Most High is purifying us, man. Getting us fit, getting us literally built up in His truth. All right. The next precept gonna be Zechariah 13 and 8. That's why he's trying us like he's trying us now. To get us fit for the kingdom. Get us fit for the kingdom. Cause let's be honest, it's not gonna be nobody in the kingdom smoking. It's not gonna be no sisters in the kingdom dressing like harlots, man. Brothers ain't gonna be in the kingdom wearing their damn pants, sagging their damn pants. These things is not gonna be going on in the kingdom, all right? So when we come to serve the Lord, we gotta know, we gotta be able to be tried and be able to be put through that fire, man. All right? Book of Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third should be left therein, right? We know 2/3 of our people gonna perish for what? Knowledge, for not keeping the commandments, for not following after Christ, how the Most High set for us to do, right? Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So the Most High God, he's going to purify us. When the 2/3 perish, he's going to try us. We still going to be tried, man. So we can be spiritually fit for the kingdom, man. So these things that we going through right now, whether it's, like I say, losing your people, losing money, losing your job, man. You feel like you can't get ahead. All right? These are just trying times, man. We got to get our mind mentally stable for these type of things, too. You know what I mean? Because a lot of brothers and sisters that's not built up in the truth, they mind, man, they lose their damn mind. You know what I mean? And since the other day, I've been saying that you want us to do a class on of mental mental illness, man. And we gonna get that. We gonna get that. You know what I mean? The next precept gonna be 1 John 2:15. 1 John 2:15. And actually, the whole book of Sirach, chapter 2, hey, that's kind of going into mental illnesses too, though, you know, because that's what gets our spirit and get our mind together, man. You know, book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, right? We see these things is not of the world, man. When you come into the truth, man, you can't just keep living how the hell you want to live, man. You literally gotta be done away with these things. You gotta you gotta separate from the people that you don't want to separate from. You gotta separate from your family you've been around for 30 damn years straight. Yeah, all praises, sis. You know what I mean? You gotta separate from the people that you grew up with. You know what I mean? Your best friends. You gonna have to separate from these people when you come to serve the Lord. If you really in this truth, wholeheartedly serving the Lord, you're gonna have to separate from these people. You're gonna have to separate from the people that only thing they sit there and talk about is damn guns and shoes and clothes and all that. And there's no real substance coming out of these conversations, man. You're gonna have to separate from you're gonna have to separate from these people, man. It say, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, man. All right. Exactly, sis. Reforming my mind, you know, and we all got to do that diligently in this truth. Every last single one of us, I can guarantee you. You know what I mean? You know, so it's verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So when you come into the truth, get your mind prepared, man. Get your mind prepared to be ready to be separate from these damn wicked people of this world. To be separate from the people that you was literally raised around your whole damn life, man. You're going, hey, I live in Memphis. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, y'all. I ain't got no family in Memphis. You know what I mean? So these are things you're gonna have to do. These are things you're gonna have to do. Separate from these damn people. Get these people from, get these people from out of your face, out your damn business, man. All right? Come wholeheartedly in this truth and serve the Most High God. You know what I mean? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. The pride of life, man. You know, look at me. Everything good. Look at me. You know what I mean? Proud of damn life. You getting good money. You good. All that. Proud of life, man. You know, we come into this truth. We got to separate from these things. And that's another thing that a lot of our people don't want to separate from is that pride. And when people come into this truth, now they get built up on these precepts. And what? They tell you, hey, I'm precept king. That's pride right there. It don't matter how many damn precepts you know about, how many laws you keeping. How many laws you keeping? Is you dealing with lust? You know what you dealing with? You dealing with lying. You know what I mean? You dealing with talebearing. You know what I mean? So you can know all the precepts you want. You know all the damn precepts you want. But if you ain't keeping these commandments, it's all for nothing. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. It's all for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? The next precept going to be Romans 8 and 10. You know? And it ain't nothing wrong because hey, I know a lot of precepts, but that's one thing I ain't going to do. I ain't going to throw it up in nobody's face, so I know all these precepts. I know this. I know all that. To make somebody feel like, oh, damn, I don't know shit. Excuse my language, you know what I mean? But that's how some people would take it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of our people, they still got pride on them in this truth. And these things we got to separate from. That's part of the world, pride. All right? Book of Romans chapter 8, verse 10. And if Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness, right? If you walking like Christ, if Christ is in you, what is Christ? Christ is the light, right? The body is dead, man. Your fleshly thinking. You know what I mean? Once you come into the truth and keep the laws, your flesh is dead. Your wicked thoughts, man. Your wicked behaviors. All that is dead, man, when you come to serve the Most High God, man. Your spirit lives now because you free from, you know what I mean? Because you keeping the laws now, you free from sin now. You know what I mean? You're not walking in darkness, you know what I'm talking about? Never hungry again. Oh, I don't know what oh mean. But you know what I mean? Once again, Romans 8 and 10. If Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. You know what I mean? When you come wholeheartedly, hey, Shalom, Officer Barry Kyle, your family was good. You know, when you come in, man, when you come to serve the Lord, man, come and walk like Christ, that flesh, like I just said, them wicked thoughts and all that is dead, man. All that stuff should be dead, you know. Get prepared. Get prepared to be rid of them, all these damn things when you come to serve the Lord, man. And if Christ be in you, the body is dead because of sin. All right? But the spirit is life because of righteousness. What's righteousness? Deuteronomy 60:25, right? That's why your spirit lives. Your spirit lives for keeping these commandments. All right? That's why we just tell you. We tell you in a minute, man, we don't live off bread alone. The Bible tell you that we don't live off bread alone, man. But the spirit, man, the spirit, keeping the commandments, y'all, that's what we did. This is what we need to live, right? The next precept gonna be 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 8. You know. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 8. Woe be unto thee, as sir, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee, O thou wicked people, remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lieth in clouds of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also will I do unto them that hear me not, saith the Almighty Lord, right? Man, you will be destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah for not keeping the commandments, man. All right? That's why it's very important, man, when you come into this truth, you come wholeheartedly, all right? Because this truth is not a damn game, man. Some people treat this truth like it's a game. They come and go. They go from camp to camp. You know what I mean? And then if they ain't going camp to camp, they sitting there tail bearing about the captains, about the leadership. You know, whether y'all got deacons, whoever as the leaders. You know what I mean? People tail bearing about them. You know, you come in, you gotta come wholeheartedly, man, because the truth is not a game, man. The truth ain't no damn game, man. He will kill you or make you go through some tough times playing with him. You know what I mean? And these is things that we gotta understand. You know, these is things that we got to understand. The Most High will, man, the Most High he will literally kill you or kill somebody close to you that you really love, man, because you playing with them. You know what I mean? You come into this truth, man, and your spouse don't want to be in the truth, hey, you still got to do what you got to do. You still got to serve the Most High. You know what I mean? You come into this, you come into this truth and your kids don't want to. Man, you got to still serve the Most High. You got to still be 10 toes down in this truth. This truth is not no damn game. Like what dude say on Friday, man, just playing all damn day. You think he playing with you? He's not playing. The Most High God is not playing with you, man. That's why he's waking us up right now, getting us ready for what's coming, man. Letting us know who we are. Showing us the curse, showing us the signs, man. According to Deuteronomy, 28 and 46, showing us the signs. Look, you are the children of the Most High. You have to keep the commandments. Y'all got to wake the hell up. You know what I mean? The book of 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 8 from the top again, it say, woe be unto thee. The word woe being the destruction. Assured, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee, O thou wicked people. Remember what I did unto Sodom and Gomorrah, man. He's telling y'all, man, remember what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember how he destroyed both of them cities and all the other cities too. You know what I mean? For what? All the damn sin, all the wickedness that was going on, the damn sodomite stuff, the damn drugs and everything that was going on back then. You know what I mean? You gotta remember that. We gotta remember. And the Most High, he do the same thing. He'd do this. He'd do the same thing within the blink of an eye. Destroy all of us for playing with him, man. So when you come into this truth, you gotta be wholehearted. You gotta be steadfast on this truth, man. You can't have one damn foot in, one foot out, man. Like the last class I did said, lukewarm. You can't be damn lukewarm, man, or you will be spit out. All right? Next precept gonna be Matthew 12 and 30. You know, and I know in a lot of all my classes, I pretty much say you can't play with the Most High God because people gotta understand this truth is not no damn game. All right? This truth is not a game at all. Either you gonna be with it or you not. And if you not with it, get the hell on. Like the scriptures say. All right? Gonna be Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me. And he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad, man. When we come into this truth, you got to understand. If you not 100% walking wholeheartedly how you supposed to walk, you is not in the truth. And he say, he that is not with me is against me. You against him. You against Yahweh Shai. You against every damn thing he did for us, man. You against everything that the Most High put, you know what I mean? All the rules he put forth, man. You against him. You know what I mean? If you not walking with Christ, keeping the commandments, man, you against him. You against this truth, man. That's why it's serious business when you come into this truth. You know what I mean? If your spouse or your family or whoever want to play with God, man, watch that judgment come on them, man. They, like the Most High would really put them down judgments on these people for playing with God. All right? Watch that judgment come, man. All right? But you don't take that route. You know what I mean? When when you see your people going off, you don't take that damn route, man. You stay focused. You stay on that path of righteousness, man. All right? These are things you got to be prepared for when you come to serve the Lord. What it say? When you come to serve the Lord, prepare our soul for temptation, right? These is the damn temptation that you will be, tried. You know what I mean? Next precept going to be 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. First Corinthians 15 and 58. Book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, man. You stay strong in this truth. When you come to serve the Most High, it say, therefore, my beloved brethren. The brethren is who? The Israelites. Be ye steadfast, man. Stand strong. Stay 10 toes down in this truth. Unmovable. Don't be breakable. Don't fold under the damn pressure, man. Always abounding in the work of the Lord. Always be ready to do the work of the Most High. No matter what time it is. No matter, like, for instance, if I lived in Dallas, Texas, I would be at the school every damn day trying to get that school, you know what I mean, trying to get it up to par, man. You know, I wouldn't be in there damn complaining, oh, man, I got to be up here again. I'll be happy to do the damn work, man. You know what I mean? This is the type of spirit that brothers and sisters need to have on them when they come to serve the Most High God, man. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, man. Always ready to do the work, always in the work. If you at work, somebody asks you some questions about your fringes or why you wear dresses or whatever, be willing to do the work. You know, do it in season, though. But still, be ready to do the work. Always be on point. You know what I mean? What it say? For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord, you're not just doing it for nothing. The Most High, he see your labor, man. He see your labor, sis. He see what you're trying to do. He see the work that you're putting in. You know what I mean? So don't think that it's all for nothing. Don't think that he's not keeping track on what you're doing. Don't think that. It say that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Your labor is your work that you putting in, the studying time. That when you get up in the morning, when it say Proverbs 8 and 17, you know, thou shalt seek me early, shall find me. You're not doing all these things for nothing. All right? Actually, I'm going to get that real quick. Proverbs 8 and 17. Excuse me. Proverbs 8 and 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. You know what I mean? He say, I love those that love me. How do you love the Most High? You know, according to 1 John 5 and 3, Deuteronomy 11 and 1, John 14:15, John 14:21. You love him by keeping his commandments, right? I love them that love me. So he's saying, if you keep the commandments, you love me, right? And those that seek me early shall find me. Seeking him early, putting him first, putting him before every damn thing. Putting him before your spouse, putting him before your kids, putting him before your job, putting him before, man, every damn thing. Your sickness, your mama, whoever. You put the Most High God first before everything, anything, right? I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. That's how you're going to find them. That's how you're going to seek righteousness. That's how you're going to see the kingdom, man. You know what I mean? Deuteronomy 20, doesn't Deuteronomy, Revelation 22:14. Blessed is they that keep the commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter in through the gates into the city, right? We're going to go to Sirach 11 and 21 next. You know? But these are things, man, we got to be ready. We got to be ready and, you know, on point when we come to serve the Most High God, man. That's why I say you can't be scared. You cannot be scared when you come to serve God, man. When it's time to do the work, be up, happy, ready to do the work. Don't be sitting there damn complaining, man. That's my biggest pet peeve. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is a damn grown person complaining about doing the work of the Most High, complaining about they gotta do their role that the Most High put forth for you. You know what I mean? The Most High gave us rules to follow. The Most High gave us roles that we gotta, you know what I mean, that we gotta do. Don't sit there and complain about your damn role. Do what the hell you supposed to do. Do what the Most High say you do. Like, I don't understand how hard that is. Sirach 11 and 21. It say, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on a sudden to make a poor man rich. Man, don't be sitting there watching these damn sinners. You know what I mean? Envious of what the hell they got going on. Don't do that, man. I know when you first come into the truth, man, or even now, you've been in the truth for some years. You know, you probably thinking, man, I don't got nobody. You know what I mean? The sinners out there getting money. They living good. You know, now I'm in the truth. It seems like I ain't got nothing. It seems like now you in the truth, you got more damn bills to pay. You know? Like one of the brothers, what's the brother name? What brother Naquan say, man? Now you in the truth, your damn back hurt. But before you was in the truth, hey, you was good. No type of pain, no type of worries at all, right? You know? It say, you know what I mean? Now I'm in the truth. It seems like I got more bills to pay, man. You know, I'm just losing money. I'm just losing money left and right. We all is. I'm not just speaking like solely on me, but it's a saying. You know what I mean? We all losing. We all, man, things is happening now in this truth that you would never thought was gonna happen. You come into the truth, you got thousands and thousands of dollars saved up and everything. You in the truth, you like, damn, where all my money go? You know, you losing people left to right. Your family members dying. You know what I mean? Your kids sick back to back. Man, you know, now you can't work the Sabbath. You lose your job. You've been there for damn 15, 20, 30 years, however many years. You know? All type of things, man. All hell break loose when you come into this truth. And you got to be prepared for these type of things. You know what I mean? You got to be prepared for it. That's why he say, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. These is the trying times. These are temptations that's literally going to attack us, man. All right? Go to Sirach 2 and 14. I'm going to go to Sirach 2 and 4. I'm going to read Sirach 11 again, though, before I go to Sirach 2 and 14. Sirach 11 and 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners. Don't be envious at the damn works of sinners. Don't be envious on what they got going on. But trust in the Lord, man. And abide in thy labor. Keep doing the work, man. Don't worry about the damn sinners. Don't worry about the damn world, man. You keep doing the commandments. You keep pushing this truth. You know what I mean? You sisters, y'all keep being submissive, man. You know, on the real. You know, when y'all sisters come into the truth, I know some of y'all, know some precepts and all that. But don't go back and forth with no dude on, you know what I mean? With no dude about no precepts. Man, get your brothers, man. Get your brothers, or if you married, get your husband, man. That's in this truth. And hey, we get them in the man. For real. You know what I mean? Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord, on the sight to make a poor man rich, man. The Lord in the blink of an eye can literally turn your life around. All right. So we still gotta have these things in our mind, and we still gotta remember these things, man. All right. We're gonna go to Sirach 2 and 14 now. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that has lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you, man? What, man, like, you losing patience. You know what I mean? You giving up. You saying, damn, God, man, look, I don't know. You know what I mean? Read 1 Corinthians 15 and 1 through 4 out loud. Let me finish reading this precept. It say, woe. The book of Sirach 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you, right? What will you do when the Lord visits you, man? You done gave up already. Now you like, man. Then the Most High put the judgment on you. Now he didn't take you. Now you gotta face him. Now your judgment here. What you gonna do now? Because you gave up, man. You lost patience in this truth. You gave up on your brothers and your sisters, man. You literally left your family in the battle by themselves, man. You left your family in the battle. That's how it is when you leave this truth. When you lose patience. You know what I mean? So when we come into this truth, we gotta be strong. We gotta be strong. And it takes time. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I mean? But it takes time. That's why you gotta get built up. Revelations 1 and 3, what that say? Blessed is he that readeth, man. Alright? Man, we got to take these things serious when we come into this truth. Alright? Precept gonna be Matthew 7 and 21. Matthew 7 and 21. And what whoever say 1 Corinthians 15, let me see what this is. Because if you scoff it, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't reading it. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. And I'm gonna be able to tell if you're scoffing just by me reading this little precept. Yeah, you know what? I'll read it. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 1. Moreover, brethren, who is the brethren? The Israelites, your 12 tribes, the 12 tribes of Israel is the brethren, right? I declare unto you the gospel. What's the gospel? Christ, right? Which I preached unto you, which also ye have received, and wherein ye stand, all right? By which also ye are saved, all right? Saved. We ain't saved from nothing, all right? We ain't saved for nothing. Now you got to go precept on precept, all right? Luke 1 and 71. Go precept on precept, man. Book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68 from the top. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people. What it say? Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, right? He only the God of Israel. Verse 69. And had raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. Who's the horn of salvation? Yahweh, Christ, right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Verse 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which had been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, right? Only for the Israelites to be saved from the hands of our enemies. Are we saved from the hands of our enemies? Are we still down here getting killed in the middle of the damn street by the damn Edomite cops? You know what I mean? We're not. We still out here. We still going through it. So we ain't saved. You know what I mean? Yeah. Precept on precept. Now I'm going to go back to 1 Corinthians 15:3. For I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Christ died for our sins according to the scriptures. Christ died for the sins of who? The Israelites, right? Only the Israelites. And that he was seen of Cephas, then of the 12. After that, he was seen of about 500 brethren, of whom, at once, of whom the greater part remain unto the present, but some are falling asleep. We are not saved. All right? A lot of people think that, you saved. All that damn Christianity drug bull crap, man. The Israelites are not saved yet. We are not saved from the hands of our enemies. All right? What did it say? It's still salvation for a man with no faith be saved. If you don't have faith in Yahweh, you will not be saved when your judgment time comes. All right? Shalom, Yashua, all praises, man. Brother King Asher, man. Shalom, family. All right? So, if you brought that precept up to say that we're saved, once we know Jesus and all that, man, that's Capt, and that's not what it means. All right? The Israelites is not saved yet. The Israelites is still going through, it's still subject to paying taxes. The Israelites still going through the curses. The Israelites still following multitudes to do evil. The Israelites still cursing the city. You know what I mean? The Israelites still mentally destroyed after they took the Joseph iron up off our necks. So, nah, that's not what it means, all right? We're going to go to the precept that I was going to was Matthew 7:21. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And that's a cut to whoever wanted to put that precept up. All right. It say, not everyone saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. And what's the will of the Most High God, man? Psalms 40:8, right? We're gonna go there. You know what I mean? But is the Israelites not saved? And also, when we come into this truth, man, we gotta be prepared for things like this. We gotta prepare for damn people that think they know the scriptures, but they really don't know nothing. They just listening to what they drugged out pastor pork chop telling them, right? Man, so when you come to serve the Lord, you gotta be ready for things like that. That's why I tell you, man, it's serious that we study, that we get built up in these scriptures. For real. Matthew 24:13. Let me see what Officer Barakai put up there. Matthew 24:13. And it reads. Matthew 24:13. And it reads, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, right? Speaking to who? The Israelites shall be saved at the end, right? It say the end. It don't say once you believe in white Jesus, once you believe in Caesar Borgia, because that's what y'all believe in. If you believe in white Jesus, you believe in Caesar Borgia. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be frank and just be honest. You believe in the white man. You know what I mean? Read that again, though. It say, But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. The Israelites enduring to the end. Enduring, man. Like, when you come into this truth, you got to endure until the end. You know what I mean? You have to. It's my bad. Matthew 7:21, the precept. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven, right? Them that's keeping the commandments, the Israelites that's keeping the commandments, that's being focused, that's being steadfast in this truth, man. All right? Doing the will of the Most High. What's the will of the Most High? Psalms 40 and verse 8, keeping the commandments, right? So if you're not doing the will of the Most High, you will not enter into the kingdom. If you are not doing the will of the Most High, you will not be saved. If you were Israelite, right? Because salvation is only for the Israelites. All right. Book of Psalms, chapter 40, verse 8. I delight to do thy will. Oh my God. Yeah. The law is within my heart. The will of the Most High is keeping the commandments. The will is doing is keeping the law, man. That's what the will is. And if you are not doing his will, you will not be saved. No matter if you is an Israelite. If you an Israelite, you know you an Israelite. If you ain't keeping the commandments, you're not going to be saved at the end. All right? The next precept going to be... Damn, actually, ain't got no more precepts after that. You know, let me see. Man, if you're not doing the will of the Most High, you will not be saved, man. I'm going to go back to Sirach 2. Does anybody else got some more precepts to bring out? But I thought I had more precepts than that. Book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts. The fearful hearts. What's the fearful hearts, man? Being scared to come into the truth, doing the will, man. You know, worrying about what the hell people gonna say. Worrying about what people gonna think about you, man. All right? It say, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands. Faint hands. Faint hands. Not putting in the works, man. Not doing the work. Not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Keeping the commandments, putting in the work physically, man. Paying alms. You know what I mean? The building need to be put together. Most High bless us with a new building. We gotta put our hands for it. You can't have damn faint hands when it's time to do the work. But then when it's time for the feast days and it's all that time for the turn up, the time for the righteous turn up. Let me get that straight, because we know people going, nah. When it's time for the righteous turn up, man, everybody there. You there. Everybody there. Building packed full. But when it's time to do the physical work, whether it's hitting the block, teaching the people, passing off flyers, you know what I mean? Or just going in, putting some nails in the wall. Doing whatever you gotta do, man. You can't have no damn faint hands in this truth, man. Alright? And the sinner that goes two ways, man. Them lukewarm people. Because if you lukewarm, you're still a sinner. Let's be honest. Alright? And we gotta get, man, it say woe. The word woe means destruction. Right? It say, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands. And the sinner that goes two ways. That's pretty much saying, man, destruction on the people that's scared of this truth, man. All right, destruction on the lazy people, on the scofful, lazy on the slothful people. All right, and then destruction on the damn lukewarm people. All right, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And they that love him will keep his ways, man. The ways of the Most High is what? Keeping the commandments, right? You know what I mean? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, man. If you literally fear the Most High God, man, you won't disobey his word, man. You will not disobey his word. You will not go off, you know what I mean? What is it? Revelation 3 and 12 I got there. Let me see what that is. All right. 13 and 12. Salaki. Put the wrong number down there. Let me see what that is. Revelation 13 and 12. That ain't it. So I forgot the wrong precept down there. James 2 and 17. Let me see what we got going on. All right. James 2 and 17. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. All right. If you just say that you just got faith, you ain't putting in no works, man. You ain't doing the work. You ain't keeping the commandments, man. It's nothing. All right. And that's a cut to these damn Christianity people. These damn drugged out, still gang banging Christianity preachers, man. All right. It say, even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone, man. Faith without works is literally dead. So if you don't got faith in the Most High God, faith in Yahweh Shah, man, and keeping the commandments, it's all for nothing, man. All right? They that fear the Lord, Sirach 2 and 15, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. And they that love him will keep his ways. How you love the Most High God? By keeping his commandments. All right? That's his ways, keeping the commandments. All right? Man, over here at the Battle Axes of the Most High, we teach our people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? We teach our people to keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. Not just faith, all right? The law I'm going to bring out is Deuteronomy 11 and 1. Deuteronomy 11 and verse 1. And it reads, therefore, thou shalt love the Lord thy God, and keep his charge, and his statutes, and his judgment, and his commandments always. Man, that precept, that's a precept in the old, precept in the new. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. With good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endure forever. Exactly, all right? You know what I mean? Exactly, all right? Therefore, thou shalt love the Lord thy God, and keep his charge, and his statutes, and his judgment, and his commandments always. All right? That's a precept. That's a law in the Old Testament. You can go to John, what? 1 John 5 and 3, it's going to tell you the same thing. All right? 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. All right? Do the work of the Most High, man. Keep his commandments, all right? The commandments ain't hard. It ain't hard to keep the commandments. It's not hard to separate from them lying pastors. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. Just do it. Like Nike say, just do it, man. Just do it, man. So when you come to serve the Lord, man, prepare your soul for temptation. These are temptations that you are going to go through, man. All right? Man, y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all help us push this truth, man. Y'all help us spread this truth across the globe, man. All right? Man, y'all donate to the cause, man. The donation information is in the description below, all right? Y'all donate to the cause. We ain't these damn Christianity pastors where your donations gonna be used for Cadillacs and jewelry and all that. No, it's not gonna be used for that. Your donations will only be used to help us push this truth across the globe, man. You know, across the globe, across the United States, across whoever that want to receive this truth, man. All right? Like I say, y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all have a good morning, good day. You know what I mean? Y'all be ready to tackle these heathens and these damn demons in this world, man. All right? I'm Officer Yakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High Memphis Camp. Shalom.